everybody, I'm Sleepy or Rain or whatever the hell you want to call me. I am the Dungeon Master for Elementals Incarnate, and we're getting started with another episode.
Hello.
Hey.
I have my friends here with me today.
Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. We are back.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Sleepy's back.
Tell a friend. Starting a little late just because life events happened, but you know what? That's fine. We were never good on being on time anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Life doesn't matter.
Jen, do you use
don't-
TikTok?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do I
Shit.
use? No, it's
Shit.
okay.
I'm
Forward.
Fuck.
No. Scott, you're fine. Also, yes, I do use TikTok. Why do you ask?
I never sent you the TikTok I made. Of
Oh,
my
that would be
D&D
wonderful.
party.
That would be wonderful. Also, Scott, don't worry about it. Genuinely, you're good.
I am worrying about it.
That sounds like you
Don't
problem,
add the years.
baby.
I'm just gonna say, don't add the years to your life. Enjoy what you have.
But yeah, here, I'm fucking posting this because it's hilarious and I'm proud of it. I've been playing Water... I'm playing Waterdeep! I told you before about how much I wanted to play Waterdeep.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
My friend Xander's running it. Me and my buddies are playing and it's going great.
Oh.
I think you can guess which character is mine.
I had a feeling Jen would appreciate that.
You are so tickled, it's great.
No, I've just played too many campaigns with you, so I already know. I know so well what you've done, and
Okay.
I'm proud of you for it.
But this is like my first real horny bard.
No.
No, she's the first one I've played that, like, specifically everyone.
Oh.
That is specifically horny.
She's a polypan disaster, Jen. You don't understand.
Oh, okay, well now I understand.
That's why it's the whole party.
Oh, gotcha.
Hi, named! It is
Hey,
Wednesday. It's okay.
Hi, dudes.
We started late.
Oh, you're talking about Effie. That was quick.
Effie's important. Hi, Kara. The boat polycule is important to me. To be fair, the TikTok involves more than the boat poly. Why won't it let me?
Is it more of a boat or is it more of a canoe?
It's a boat. It was a pirate ship, actually.
Unfortunate.
Yar.
Hard.
Fiddle.
DD.
Alright, enough of that.
No, let's
Stopping
keep
that right
going.
there.
God.
Nah, we gotta start session.
Oh, do we?
Well, I'm posting the link everywhere, so like...
Yeah, that's good. Honestly, it still freaks me out that a song, I guess it's a song, a show that I used to watch as a child is now a meme. It keeps happening, and I'm not sure why.
Which meme?
Lazy Town?
I
All
love
of
Lazy
Lazy
Town.
Town is a meme. I
Yeah.
watched it as a kid, and I
More than
even got...
others.
I broke glass on my feet. Oh, hi, Midnight. Midnight's a part
did-
of... It's Midnight. She's a part of the boat polycule.
Wait, what do you mean you broke glass
Broke
on your feet?
glass on my feet.
When I was watching...
Are you
Okay, so as a
okay?
kid, you know those old, like TV stands and, like, they'd have the glass window to the cabinet where you would keep, like, the VHS and stuff? And how it would open and close because of magnets?
Right. Following so far.
Well, I used to put my feet on it, and I would open it and close it with my feet while I watched TV because ADHD and stimming. And then
no.
one day I broke the glass. It's fine. I didn't get a cut on my feet, actually. I just got a little cut on my knee. But I remember it was while I was watching Lazy Town.
What is the most accident-prone experience you've had as a child, all of you?
Oh, I've had
God.
more. My coworker, or not even my coworker, my manager said that she's worried about me and wants to put me in a bubble because I'm the most accident-prone person she's ever met.
I remember I was running down the hallway with a pencil and I hit a wall, and I swear to God, it was like a couple centimeters to the left of me, absolutely gouging my eye out.
Oh my god.
Good times. It left a little black mark because it was a pencil, but it could have left a fucking fuck.
Oh, jeez.
It could have left a fucking goddamn it.
Well, meanwhile, I think the worst thing that I've ever done as a kid was, it was, for those of you who are in the U.S., Election Day of 2008.
Oh boy.
And,
oh boy.
And
that's not a kid. That doesn't count.
It was Election Day 2008, and I didn't have school, so I went to my friend's house. His mom made grilled cheese, and we were on his swing set. We were at the top of the swing set where there's, you know how some of those swing sets have like a rock wall and a tiny wooden fort that you can like look out from and then take a slide down?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had climbed up that wall, and we were sitting in the little wooden hut portion, and his mom called out and said, "Hey, lunch is ready." And he went, "All right, let's go." And he jumped from the area instead of walking down the rock wall. And I went, okay, followed him. My shoe got caught at the very top of the stone wall, flipped me forward, slammed my wrists on the wall. I then ricocheted off the wall onto the ground and managed to sprain one wrist and break the other. That was the first time I broke a bone.
I did something similar, except it was the swing set at playground, during the playground time, and,
No.
other people would hop off of the playground swing set, and I went, oh boy, I want to do that.
Oh no, I think you've told me this.
And I jumped off at full height. Because you know how you're supposed to jump off when you're like, middle? No, I jumped off at the top, landed flat on my back. I'm surprised I didn't break my spine.
You're a thrill seeker. You really are.
Oh no, Rain is an adrenaline junkie. If you don't know that by now.
I know, I'm fully aware.
Always have been, baby.
Me and my friends were running around like the recess area of our school. After it was like on the weekend, so school was closed and stuff. And we were just running around, and we were running away from one of our friends, and there was like a snow pile that went like up against a fence. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be sick. So I run up the snow pile and I like jump over the fence. As I jump over the fence, my shoelace gets caught on the top of the fence, and I fucking eat shit.
Damn.
Run face first right into the snow and ice. And my immediate thought was, if any of my braces broke, my mom is gonna kill me.
Mood. I'm gonna go grab my tablet, and then we're gonna get started, so get your final giggles out. And we have an important announcement after that, because very noticeably, something has changed.
Like a ballerina.
Well, I've shared this. You know what? That's okay, because I've shared this with Rain already.
Okay.
But, so I've already shared the braces story, so I'll share one that I don't have as much remembrance about. Probably because I was about 2 or 3 years old.
Right.
I don't know the specifics of what happened, but I remember I was learning to walk, and my mom told me to come to her, and apparently, from what I've heard from them, I walked directly into a glass table. I don't know specifically what happened, again, but what I know is either I was just staring at her directly, or I was laughing. Either way, all I know is that I wasn't crying when there was blood spewing from my eyebrow. Needless to say, now I can appropriately say, "You wanna know how I got these scars?" and actually mean it.
I remember I once ran into a glass door like a dog.
Nice.
You are a dog.
Alright.
Cause you's a bitch. I'm sorry.
Oof. Here I was trying to get us gathered together
Anyway.
for serious talk, and you go and say that.
It
Right,
is
but
time for
seriousness.
serious talk. As a lot of you may have known, Jer is no longer a player in Elementals Incarnate. A bit of life things happened, particular character developments and story beats, and unfortunately, Jer has had to step down and away from the campaign. However, we do now have a new player with us who we will introduce during our introduction. So, let's get into introductions, shall we? Hello, everybody. I am Sleepy or Rain or whatever the hell you want to call me. My pronouns are they, them, and I am the Dungeon Master for Elementals Incarnate.
I am Jen. I'm she, her. I play Velka Blackwater, a draconic sorcerer, and I am a pirate, and I have a little pirate daughter named Symphony. She's a little Kenku ? We're going to explore that sometime later, probably. But for now, Scott, Sam, I'll leave it to either of you.
I think it's me
it's
next
you,
on
Sam.
All right.
list here. I'm Sam. My pronouns are he, her, and I'm playing Solvi, who's still a little bit moody. just a tad. All right, now it's Scott.
All right.
Alright. Hi, my name is Scott. I use he, him pronouns, and I'll be playing Lord Blackstock today.
Ah,
What?
wonderful.
Who?
It is now my goal to make every introduction a reference to an analog to Tarzan.
Okay. And
Hey, it works for
finally,
me.
our new player.
Hi, it's me, Lucio. I've
Hello.
invaded this campaign.
Hello.
God.
Hello.
My pronouns are he, they, and I'll be playing that thing.
That thing.
You didn't say the name.
Not a human.
Also
Unknown.
named. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Kara. That's so kind of you.
Thank.
Anyway, with pleasantries out of the way, I think we're good to get into session.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
last session, the party met Crusade and Bedlam along with Avarice. VOD will be uploaded to YouTube tonight, so you can actually go back and watch that if you missed it.
Ooh, the stinky bastard man.
The Stinky Bastard Man. The party has finished meeting with the Stinky Bastard Man and
True.
has spent the night in Bedlam's hideout. In the morning, Renee actually left early because he wanted to go speak with Crusade and find her, or as he referred to her, Grace.
Yes.
The party's now just waking up and vibing, essentially, while they figure out what they want to do today. They have a day before they have to go meet up with Avarice so that they can sneak onto the boat, or rather submarine, that Vilka's previous heavy quotation marks owner is residing in, so they may assassinate him.
Some way, somehow, we're gonna do it for justice.
For justice.
For justice.
And a happy heaping of revenge.
Oh yeah, a lot of revenge, but healthy. Don't worry. There's no angst, just vengeance.
Now,
That's healthy, right?
the
That's
to the party.
Yes.
I will say, Vilkos, as this would be important to you, your little sister is still here. She's being kept safe in the hideout, but your little brother did never come home.
Yeah.
Vance is still missing in action.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Vance. I'm trying to remember the sister's name. I feel like I was Did I write it? Hold on.
Starts with a V. Right now I'm
no.
blanking. I have to double check my notes.
Okay, I'm not the only one who forgot to write it down.
You did this to me.
Yes.
I think it's like Vela, but I'm not sure.
Bella? I'd be fine with
Not
Bella.
Vela. She has a name. It's not changing it. Just a inter-party conversation, please. That's what I was aiming for.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, well, I can at least start that. God, this is a mess. I'm sorry for dragging you two into this, but your help will be greatly appreciated in making the world a better place by removing one of the worst bastards known to mankind.
I'm still not entirely sure why this is so bad, but if helps, then Ongo's here to help.
Would you want an explanation as to why this man is terrible? Would it make you feel better?
Ongos would like that.
Do you remember when, when Crusade, kind of locked me down and I freaked out?
Repeat that one more time, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. She said, do you remember when Crusade, locked her down with magic and she freaked out?
Ongos have slight remembrance of this. It feel like been 2 or so weeks, maybe more. So Ongos' memory a bit rusty.
No, it's fine. Let's just say I spent the formative part of my years in indentured servitude, minus the indentured part. Forced servitude. And
blinks at the word servitude.
I can't believe I'm saying this word. Slave, Ongos.
Oh, okay. Ongos understand.
Okay. And I was separated from my family. I thought admittedly they were killed and dead. I remember very little of home. Home was probably some sort of forest, something along the. There were nice trees. The mud was a little bit gross, but I enjoyed it. But the last memory I have was being put in chains at the age of 6. I'm in my 20s, for the record, so I was in there for a long, long time. I won't go into details for the sake of your minds, but let's just say when I freed myself around the age of, 19, 18, something along the lines of that, over a decade, I never wanted to turn back. I never wanted to feel helpless like that again. And so, she gestures to her whole outfit, you got me. But of course, I've been spending my entire time making sure people like Lambrick die and get what's coming to them. The law doesn't seem to like that very much, but I don't really care about the law. I care about justice being dealt. So, here we are. Me finding out that possibly siblings that I didn't realize even lived, never mind were alive, are in fact working for him. And one of my past crewmates that was very near and dear to my heart also works with him. I'd like to fix that.
You want to stop Batman from existing?
I want to kill him and make him suffer for every single sin he has committed. I don't want to kill him swiftly. I don't want to give him an ounce of mercy. I want him to beg and not get what he wants. But I'll take whatever I can get at this point, as long as that bastard dies. So, sorry for the long-winded explanation, but please believe me, this man has done a lot more than what he's done just to me. He rides on a pile of money and funds and collects unique treasures such as myself, all for some sick sense of I don't even know what at this point. At first I thought it was just a sense of self-worth, but now I'm not even sure.
This man, what he look like?
back and thinks to herself.
I have an image for you if you'd like it. I can DM
that
it
would
to
work.
you.
That would work wonderfully.
Sorry.
Because I was like, I don't want to give a description that's not accurate to whatever you made it.
DM reaching across the void.
I was admittedly looking for you to do so because I was like, ah, crap.
I did draw him. I think I just fucking forgot to send you what he looked like.
I was gonna say, did I ask a dangerous question? Oh no.
No. You asked a perfectly good question.
And more, Sleepy drew this ref like over a month ago.
I was about to say a long time ago, and it never got into my head. So I'm like, I would love to tell you.
However,
let me stall for a moment.
Speaking of stalling, hey Selvi, you're in this conversation. You're just vibing.
Selvi's just kind of been like, yeah, she's basically been vibing. She's just been kind of looking Velka up and down, sort of in her own head, like, damn, it's a lot of bloodlust.
You got something to say, Princess, or you just amazed that I'm here?
No, it's just, well, you generally seem to show a lot of animosity towards pretty much anyone, but you have a special hatred for this person. It's almost infectious.
Well, you could imagine how I became a pirate leader. Oh, I hate him and I love him in equal amounts. Thank you for the description. I almost was going to say what I was going to say, but that actually, funnily enough, fits very similarly.
I needed to make him the worst.
Well, thank you. I am a leader after all. I'd like to think my charisma is infectious, but I'm glad to hear someone else say it. So,
yeah.
describe what he looks like. Imagine a stinking pig of a man. Slightly balding head, but these disgusting sideburns that just crawl up his face like whiskers. Slightly golden tooth. He never really had a sense of... how do I put this? Kindness in his eyes. You could look at it and you could just see the greed and the sickening self-absorption of vanity in him. It's also maybe yay high, and the way she gestures makes him look like maybe he's like 5'6" at most, kind of a short man, all things considered. But it didn't really matter when you're pinned down, so one of his favorite things to do was to use that command spell to make me do whatever he felt like. And I hate that spell, so I hope it never gets used on anyone here ever again. Moving on.
Sylvie quickly looks at her spell list to make sure she can't even learn it. I don't have that, right?
Uh-oh.
Nope, let's go, boys.
Don't learn it.
I don't think I can. I only have warlock spells.
Perfect. I was about to say, it's usually a divine spell.
Yeah.
So, some offense meant, Princess, but I despise people that are self-righteous, self-centered, and have a lot of money that could go anywhere else.
Sylvie just kind of smiles and looks at the ground like, I'm a little self-aware.
At least you got that going for you. So, with all due respect, I don't care about power. I care about getting it away from people who don't deserve it. And if you got a problem with that, apologies. But here we are now.
Wait, you not like giving power to people who no deserve it? So what of people we've met already?
Wait, can you repeat that? No. Can you repeat that? I apologize. It kind of garbled for me.
What of the people we've met already?
Olga's just thinking. Well, the people who I feel at least deserve it are, well, to be blunt, you, Olgos. And even to an extent, I hate to say Avarice. He's a bastard. He sucks. He's not the greatest person in the world, but he crawled up and earned it. I wish he would do better things with his power, but he did earn it all for himself. It wasn't handed to him on a silver platter, and he tries to make a decent living for those he works with. He just works with a shitty person, so let's hope I can kick some sense into him. Well, how is everyone else feeling about stuff? I apologize for making it so much about me. I don't really like talking about myself much.
Oh, I'm just along for the ride on this one, I think.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Princess, you'll get a chance to show your stuff and maybe even impress someone that might make your family proud.
Knock some heads together, that's what you mean.
Knock some heads together, rile up a noble house that might actually be messing with yours. For all I know, that you might actually be doing your family a favor for doing this.
I wonder if I even know them.
Yes.
Oh, I pray not. And if you do, I hope it's only through word of mouth and not actually face-to-face knowing this individual.
From what you said, I think I would have picked up on it by now.
I will also let you know, Galen isn't a noble. He's just a corporate asshole.
No, right, exactly. I apologize. That was poor wording, but
no,
yeah,
you're fine.
No.
I was just saying, I'm like, no, he's not a noble. He's just a fucking shitty CEO.
Shitty CEO that can get away with a lot, but has
like
probably stuck his finger into too many honeypots, so to speak.
He's like if Elon Musk and Donald Trump had a baby.
Oh, let's not. I don't want to think about
the baby
that.
sucks.
Yeah, that's about right. Yep, correct. This isn't me projecting, no. Shoot, hold on. I'll be back. I'm gonna check on Vani. And Velka will go over to see how Vani is doing.
Vani is coloring. She's in the corner of the hideout, kind of sitting on top of like a big pile of like blankets and junk. She's got a bunch of coloring books.
We'll sit down.
Hey, big sis!
Hey, Vani. How are you?
Worried. I'm making missing posters for Vance. I got the likeness down perfectly.
And you see that she picks up, essentially a crude missing poster drawn in crayon. The reward is a bajillion gold pieces.
You know what? After we're done with what we're doing tomorrow, we might actually have that for the rewards.
Wait, really? You got a bajillion gold pieces? Can I have
might
some?
just.
Do all pirates have a bajillion gold pieces? Will I get a bajillion gold pieces when I become a pirate?
No. Only the best have that many gold pieces, but if you work hard enough, eventually you'll get it.
So I'm gonna have to just become the best, right?
You're gonna have to beat me at it.
Oh, I can do that. But I'm gonna need Vance first. Vance helps me with everything. We always do everything together. Except for getting kidnapped, apparently. Vance wasn't even around.
She goes back to coloring.
I think Velka's just thinking, I am so glad that the missing poster is keeping her so active.
But it's fine.
Right, well,
I'm gonna put up these posters, and you're gonna save them, or I'm gonna save him, maybe. Bedlam says I'm not really allowed to leave, but, Harvard promised that they would put up the posters for me.
Well, you make sure those posters are the best they can be, and I'll do my part about being a pirate. Alright?
Yeah, I did really good. And I only accidentally put his horn on the wrong side, 2 times.
You'll get it. You'll just take practice.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm the best at everything. So I'll be the best pirate, and I'll be the best wanted poster finder drawer, and I'll be the best thief like Bedlam, and I'll be the best,
Hero?
Yeah! Wait, what?
You're gonna be the best hero.
I can do that. I've never thought about it before.
Well, pirate work isn't exactly the most noble work. It usually involves breaking a lot of laws, not exactly following them.
Yeah, I'm really
it
good
can
at
leave
breaking
a lot of people
laws.
hurting. But
I break laws all the time.
the goal is to make sure the right people are hurting. But if you are a hero, well, you worry less about that. You just focusing on making sure people get risen up, and if you do pirate work and hero work at the same time, well, I think you're winning.
I don't know if I want to be a hero. Crusade's a hero, and she's kind of stinky.
No. Crusade means, well, she's just a little... I think the word is overzealous, which basically means she's really dedicated, but so dedicated that she's a little blind to what she's doing.
I heard Raymond said she has her head up her ass.
You're cutting out a bit.
I heard Raymond say she has her head up her ass. I don't think I was supposed to hear it, though. So it's our little secret.
It's our secret. I won't say a word. Yeah, if you can be the best pirate and the best hero, you'll have me beat.
I got a lot of work to do then. I gotta go ask Miss Grin how to use the sword again. I'm gonna go do that!
And she runs off.
What was the last thing said?
I have to go have Miss Grin teach me how to use a sword. I'm gonna go do that, and she runs off.
I'm gonna go do that. Oh, precious bead.
She is so small.
Alright. I am going to pass it to either Angus or Sylvie, real quick, just to give my voice a moment to rest.
I have no thoughts behind these eyes right now, so...
Did you guys want to
fantastic.
head into town? I know you guys wanted to do some shopping.
No, sure, sounds good.
Oh? I thought you said something.
I do...
Oh, you want to do something?
Sorry. Yeah, I just had a quick question. On my character sheet, it says I have like a bit of... this is just because we're headed into town, there might be some buying stuff. It says I have 88 gold coins, but don't we have like an obscene amount of money from something?
Yeah, you were like given a lot. You got the like 5,000 gold, didn't you? From
See, I thought we had to return that to the turtle or something.
I think
you were gonna, but then you never did.
We gave half of that to the turtle.
No, you guys talked about it, but then you never did.
We didn't. You
still have the 5,000 gold.
We were going to.
Well,
okay.
Maybe when you get back to the... Right now, the party has 5,000 gold collective.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll try to refrain from spending that then.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I almost encourage you to. The turtle is an asshole, but...
I was about to say, or Chaos, Velka would spend it all in a heartbeat. She hates that guy.
I know, I'm like, I don't know, I don't, what if I see something nice and I want to buy it? 5,000, do you know what that can get us?
A lot.
A motorcycle.
What?
What?
A motorcycle.
Anyway, you all are cool to head out into town?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure.
Into the town, do some shopping.
Head into town. There is a lot of shops. You guys never really got a chance to explore the city just because Crusade sort of accosted you guys.
Details.
Details. To be fair, your siblings did it first.
True.
But you find that they're skyscrapers, almost. They're not exactly to the sky, but they're tall buildings, a lot of metal work. You can always see that big volcano in view, just covered in miners, going in and out of these tunnels and on these scaffolding. Till as you're making your way to Main Street, you hear a familiar voice. Hey, wait up, all of you! And you turn your head, and you see an unfamiliar face, but a familiar set of purple hair approach you. It's Crusade. However, she's not in her hero gear. She seems to be wearing just like a brown and cream jacket, sweatshirt sort of ordeal. I accidentally zoomed in a bunch, goddammit. And you see she's clutching her arm as she approaches you all. And I will post her art, because you guys haven't seen her face yet.
It's true.
Oh my god, it won't... Discord's being really dumb on my computer, and it won't let me post it.
Discord!
It's fine. I can send it via my tablet.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Discord. There's Elementals Incarnate. I haven't used the BG's chat in forever.
Also, as a request, could you write the names of these characters moving forward? Because I'm gonna forget.
Okay, well, this is just Crusade, so you should remember her. Where's the in-call?
The in-call is in-call.
There we go.
There we go.
She's pretty!
Okay.
She is!
And I'll put her up for stream to see. But you see her, she is holding her arm. Hey, all of you, wait up a minute.
Huh? Oh, what do you want?
Hello?
Huh. Oh, it's you.
It's my father. I need you all to explain something to me real quick.
Alright,
Something...
shoot.
Okay.
She kind of, stops for a minute to catch her breath. Now that she's actually froze, essentially, you can see how she's clutching her left arm, and the fresh blood that is currently dripping from it just completely soaked. There's a large hole in her hoodie on the arm.
By the gods, you alright?
No, not really. If I'm being honest, I'm not alright. I just got fucking attacked. I was talking to my father, Renee, and he was explaining everything that you've all been doing, and then I thought I saw a woman approaching us from the alleyway, but no, it was this guy in this stupid black suit and helmet, and he said he was my other father, but I know he couldn't be my other father. My other father died, and now he attacked me, and he took Dad, and what the fuck is going on? Who are you people?
Did your other father happen to use some sort of ice magic?
Yes, it was ice. That doesn't answer. I don't even know your names. All I know is you came here with him, and now trouble. There's been nothing but trouble, and I'm sick of it. What's going on?
Crusade, darling, I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that was your other father.
I don't even know your fucking names.
Alright, real quick. We've got Solvi, points to
Hello.
Solvi, Argos, and you already know my name. So here's the problem. Your father was tasked by the goddess, Mother Earth.
Nope, Mother Goddess, that got retconned.
Oh, not goddess, just Mother Earth?
Mother Goddess, not Mother Earth.
Oh, Mother Goddess. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. My bad.
You're fine.
Mama,
It was a while ago.
Your father was tasked by Mother Goddess to try and help us out. And in his work, we found out that your other father was alive. In fact, your father has been constantly fighting with him, trying to make sure he comes home so that way they can both go home to take care of you. And it seems in this, your parents are still fighting, and they are letting that drama leak over to you. And I apologize.
If that's the truth, then I think my father, I guess I'll just use their names. It feels weird. I haven't used their names in years. Caspar, just one.
Yeah, Caspar has made friends with a goddess of chaos, and that's the reason that he's alive, at least supposedly from what I've gathered. That goddess of chaos seems to have also set out to destroy the world and try to recruit us and or destroy us equally. She has other friends too that are all related to all of us. So we're just trying to work that one out ourselves.
You get caught in mess, it seems.
I'm sorry, but I hope you all can appreciate the fact that you just told me some fucking insane shit.
Oh, I'm not saying it's sane in the slightest. It's completely batshit crazy. And the fact that there's a chaos god running around and trying to destroy the world, and your father of all people, Renee, got messed up in all that, as well as bringing the other father, Caspar, into it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I'm trying to figure out why me. And I'm sure you're also asking why me.
You see her walk over to the nearest building and just press her back against it and just slump. She just hugs her knees and just holds onto her arm. She looks pissed. What the fuck?
Here, hold on. Volko will walk over along with Symphony. Symphony, can you help her, please?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, sweetheart.
What we do?
Well, simple. We get Renee back, just like we're going to get everyone else back.
Great. That's wonderful. I finally see my dad again after he leaves me, and now he's gone again before I even... And all I did was yell at him. Fuck.
It's not your fault. You not know what's going on here.
I mean, it's his fault. It's his fault for not telling me when he left, why he left. It's his fault for not talking to me sooner. I can't blame myself. It's not my fault.
Listen, it's not your fault. I'm also going to say that Renee is slightly at fault too, but Renee was trying to do everything to make sure that you were safe. I'm sorry that they didn't properly convey that to you. That's infuriating, in fact, hurtful. Because
I could
not
have
to be
gone
blunt,
with
your
him.
family. You could have, and I'm sure you would have done great. I'm sorry that it took so long, but we're trying to rectify the mistake at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, I guess. I'm still pissed.
Well, that to be. I'm not telling you to slap yourself together and suddenly not feel anything, but I am telling you that now it's more important than ever to think straight and carefully about what you're going to do next.
I can't just chase after as much as I'd love to. Besides,
Oh, I'm not expecting you to.
I already talked to Bedlam. I'm gonna
Wow,
be helping you all.
Works with
your
me.
submarine problem.
Oh, wonderful. Well, then I might be in your debt later. But we'll worry about that later.
I think solving that might help me. get my anger out.
But good.
Because Gods, I want to break shit right now.
Sylvia's gonna, like, kind of lean over to Velka and just whisper, she kind of reminds me of me.
Wow. Maybe you two should go to a fight club together and absolutely smash the shit out of one another.
We already did that.
What?
Excuse me?
When we fought in the sewer. I don't think she's forgiven me yet.
But, no, seriously, if you do want to punch stuff and get some anger out, a fight club always helps.
I'm pretty sure most of the fight clubs in the city are illegal, but...
Oh, I never said it was legal. If you want legal good ways to get things out of your system, looking to Angos and Sylvie, talk to them. I don't know good legal ways.
Crime breeds more crime.
Well, when I had stress I needed to relieve, I would go out on the front lines.
She looks a little uncomfortable. All right. If you want to spend time with me, I guess we can do that.
We'll get the crap out of your system. And we'll try to have a little bit of fun while we're at it to keep our mind at ease for the big moment, alright?
Okay.
Time's of the essence. Well, at this done, we just gotta wait for the moment to come, and when it arrives, we'll smash the shit out of the people that wronged us and made us angry. Sound good?
Sure. It's Grace, but I really just go by Crusade nowadays.
Got it.
And she'll pull out a piece of paper, write down an address, and just hand it to Sylvie and leave. She kind of has given you the vibes of, I need a minute.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what did she hand me?
An address.
An address.
Ah, an address. Alright, she needs
Congrats,
a
you
little bit of
finally
time
got
to
the
reply.
contact of someone.
Thanks. Lamau.
She is basically stepping away. As she does that, and you guys have barely had a minute to process what the fuck just happened, you hear a voice in your heads. Hello, my children. It has come to my attention that a tragedy has struck. I'll be sending an angel to you. You should know where to go. There's a small alleyway, and you'll be meeting up with someone who may assist you.
We need beat this one up too.
There's no response. The message just repeats.
Oh, no. Oh, she's got us on the automatic? I thought we'd be a little more important than that.
You're my only hope.
Yeah, literally.
As this is happening, Ignatius, you have been stationed in the city of Rising Ashes for a few months now. It's always kind of been a shit show here. People just do not get along. Crime breeds crime. They're vigilantes, people who think they can solve things on their own. But you've been faithful, and you've received letters recently saying that things are getting better. The world-ending prophecies seem to be pulling back, as you've heard stories that the goddess that your faith prays to has finally begun to speak to them again, as you get a missive in your head, though this is a voice you've never heard before. Ignatius, this is the Mother Goddess, creation of this world and all who inhabit it. You are a chosen one. I am sending an angel to you. They will guide you to companions who will help you on your quest. This is your destiny. Ignatius, how do you feel about this?
Sigh.
Wow.
Oh boy, here I go heroing again.
Oh boy. I don't have my voice filter here with me because I am at Sam's house, but next time we do Elementals, Ignatius talks through a voice filter. Kind of just like mask.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Right. I think I'm finally going crazy. And they kind of just nod to themselves.
As you nod to yourself, a figure appears in front of you. They're luminescent, pure white skin that just reflects every color of the rainbow. Messy hair on a mostly featureless face. A disjointed body. Their head floats. Their torso is not connected to their arms or legs or the set of wings that is floating behind them. Out of character to those who have been around since session 1, it's Gabriel.
Aha!
Beat this one
My
up.
man.
My man.
My man.
And I will post their ref. This person appears in front of you, Ignatius. They sort of give you a second to sort of process their existence. And then they speak up. Hello there. I'm Gabriel. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ignatius, correct?
I'm sure.
Well, sure? Are you unsure of your own name?
I am sure.
You are sure of what?
Yes.
Yes? I apologize. You're confusing me.
I was given this name.
Oh. Okay. But are you Ignatius? The Mother Goddess has sent me here to assist you so that you may find your allies in your quest to help save the world.
Almost mechanically, Ignatius turns their head to the side. It's like slow and methodical and just kind of like a huh.
Excellent.
They give them Michael Myers stare.
If
Literally.
They hit him with the dollar store Michael Myers.
Like the little baby turn.
If you would follow me, I will bring you to where we are to meet them.
All right.
Wonderful. And Gabriel flies, gently flying just a little bit above the ground, bringing you to an alleyway of all things. It's a much nicer one, but it's a little secluded area. Seems like somebody has set up like a little secret garden here, so it's not entirely lifeless. Angos, Vilka, and Sylvie, you have all essentially had this constant pinging in your head telling you where to go, which eventually leads you to the same alleyway where you see the familiar face of Gabriel standing next to an extremely unfamiliar figure. Ignatius, would you like to describe how you look?
Ignatius is covered head to toe in a thick fabric. It looks almost priest-like, but at the same time, there's something to it that doesn't, i.e. a firefighter's outfit, kind of. But, like, if you gave it more fatherhood to it.
Fatherhood behavior.
Firefighter meets plague doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
And just like a mask that totally covers any semblance. And yeah,
They got the big eyes.
they're basically just a figure.
Where the fuck did Iggy go?
There is no skin showing. You can't even see their eyes. Just a blank.
Luckily, you do all quickly notice, Ignatius does not have purple eyes on that mask, which you have come to associate with Disarray, so it is a welcome masked figure, hopefully.
Good. Not like my bitch-ass brother. Got a fucking slit. Anyways.
Ignatius is now also on screen.
It's my
Huzzah.
brother,
And I will...
right there, between Argos and Sully.
Look at how well he fit, or they fit. Sorry.
They fit so
They fit
well.
so
It
well.
kind of like Salvi is like gonna give them a pat on the shoulder.
It's like she's holding up a picture of him.
She's holding up the,
Yeah.
I'm doing what
I'm
I
so
can.
proud of you.
the Ignatius flag. This is my pride flag.
No.
New non-binary flag just dropped, boy.
God.
Let's
Anyway.
fucking go.
Gabriel perks up when they see you all.
Oh, heroes! It's wonderful to see you all again. I have
Thanks.
come bearing ill tidings, unfortunately.
Are you about to tell us that Renee has been kidnapped, or
Yes. I am surprised you already know, but
gestures to Grace?
She's not with you.
Oh,
She-
never mind.
she
I
left.
thought Grace was here. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, you guys went
Oopsie.
to an alleyway, but she left after giving you that address.
Whoopsie doopsie.
In which case, the daughter explained it to us.
yes, we have received. It has come to the Mother Goddess's attention that, unfortunately, Renee has been taken, captured by the very enemy you seek to destroy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
And
the
we're
Mother
going-
Goddess made haste, and we have found you a new ally. Meet the new, chosen elemental of fire, Ignatius.
No. Huh. What?
Huh.
Oh. What? So Renee's
like
out?
that.
Just yeah.
Ignatius,
Thank
you
you,
were also
Ongos. How did you
staring at
finish my
these people you've never met, who are now looking at you with, like, the most abject horror and confusion.
Salvi's more surprised than anything that Ongos actually just managed to finish her sentence. Like, holy shit, we're starting to brainwave.
Wait, repeat that? I'm sorry.
Oh, I said, Salvi is just surprised that Ongos actually managed to finish her sentence. Like, holy shit, we're on the same
Oh.
brainwave finally. I think he's
Yeah,
getting
so
smarter,
weird.
guys.
We're so nope. Still has an intelligence of 6.
I think
Salvi's
Falco's just
getting
gonna sigh
stupider.
and say, "Look, I get it. I'm sure Renee has been compromised due to everything with Caspar, and I respect that. But you're okay with us still saving him and calling him our friend, yes? You don't want us to just abandon him simply because he's been compromised?"
Why would we not be okay with that? It is
I
just
don't know, Divinity, honestly. My apologies.
the Mother Goddess knew that there has to be 4 heroes to save the world. You have not even reclaimed the element of fire yet, though you are just on the precipice. I wonder if that is why Desiree seems to have targeted your friend. But, well, we need 4 elementals for this, and she has sent you all a new one. Ignatius.
And they once again do the, like, jazz hands.
Well, if that must be the case, then so be it. Ignatius, right? Are you... Falco's just kind of looking you over. I don't mean to
be rude by saying this, but what are you? I've never
That's a
seen
good
cloth
question.
like that before.
It was granted me by the church.
Church of what?
A goddess Velka.
The Spires of Light, actually.
Spires of Light. Velka.
Fires of Night.
That was for
Oh.
Ignatius to answer, but like, sure, Selby.
Oh, I'm an
Yeah.
asshole. I'm sorry.
Good job.
Roll that back.
Fires of light. I've become more of a hand in their ways.
So those assholes do have some worth to them. Oh, that's a relief to hear. I guess, welcome? Apologies, I admittedly just can't tell... He, she, they,
They.
they,
They.
gay?
Kind of. Yes.
Oh. They it is. Alright, well, now that that's out of the way, Velka Blackwater, legendary Pirates Queen, and I guess that's Sylvie and Ongos. Ongos is pretty cool, though. Sylvie's working on it.
Sylvie glares at Velka. Like,
What?
But,
You've got nobility. You've got
but
to step.
albeit,
You got to work out your way up from that.
yeah, albeit speaking, Sylvie glares, but it's definitely a more lighthearted glare than she used to give. It's like a glare, but a little smirk.
It's like the Mordecai.
Yeah.
Like you, right? But screw you.
Yeah. I'm Sylvie, Ignatius. I'm from the north. And she'll reach out to give a handshake.
Ignatius kind of. Well, you can't tell if they're staring or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can barely tell, like, a little, like, movement to look at your hand, and the littlest movement to look back up your face.
Ongos is Ongos. Ongos guesses. Nice.
You're Ongos. You always will be.
I'm scared to pull my
Confused
hand
right
back.
now.
I'm scared to pull my hand back, but I don't know if I should just keep it here.
Keep it there. Eventually someone will grab it. Maybe it'll be me. Velka putting a hand on your arm. Or maybe it'll be Gabriel.
Oh, Ongos
Would you like me?
still has no idea how to handshake. Goes, Ongos will take it and just violently start shaking it.
Sylvie puts her other hand just on her face, like, fucking God.
Gabriel!
This is a great introduction to the fourth hero of the universe.
Gabriel just slow blinks. You register that they don't even need to blink. This is the first time you've ever seen them close their eyes.
They don't need to blink, but they needed to for
But
this
they
moment.
blink.
This is Gabriel going like, I've made a terrible mistake.
I am confused. You are the four heroes meant to save this world. I assumed the three of you would be closer by now.
Huh? What do you
Nug
mean?
is a bug in a... Yeah.
Snug as a bug on a rug? I haven't heard that in forever.
You are telling me a falsehood.
What do you mean?
You just do not seem very endeared to each other.
Would you like us to sing Kumbaya?
Look, with all due respect, I'm learning to get used to Ongos. In fact, I feel I'm probably the closest to him out of everyone else.
Ongos, thank
But, no worries. I have beef with Sylvie. I'm working it out. I think we're both working out. It's just slow. And with all due respect, I think if we were all buddy-buddy by now, it might end up more like the first round of heroes that tried this. And
Well,
she just kind of raises an eyebrow to Gabriel.
you are aware of that. Yes.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
Or
found
not
that out the wrong
the
way.
first.
Yeah,
Yes.
we found that out the wrong way possible, but I mean, we found out, so to be honest with you, I'd like a straightforward explanation of that. Why is this attempt number 2?
A little heartbreaking that we're the cleanup crew. You must understand.
Understood. I will explain. But please understand, in the situation, I am the messenger, not the deliverer.
No,
Ghost
no.
understands.
No, even I know not to kill the messenger.
It all started about 2 years ago. Desiree had stepped out of line, out of the natural order of things, in an attempt to plunge the world into chaos. And the Mother Goddess, who had spent so much and had given so much of herself to attempt to create this world, well, she could not let it stand. The gods are not one to typically get involved in each other's business. There have been entire wars that have nearly destroyed a continent, fought because of godly disputes. So in this situation, to actively step in could be potentially even more dangerous than the world-ending cataclysm that is upon us currently. So, she looked for assistance. Desiree was targeting the elementals, the 4 gems, and the gods' powers within that keep this world in balance. Remnants of their power after they created everything. So, Desiree needed to find 4 people who not only could wield these elements with grace and dignity, but would have a reason to wish to save this world. The Mother Goddess found 4 people, each of them lonely and looking for family, and asked them to save the world. They agreed. They were thick as thieves. They were the family they needed. My younger brother, in need of validation, attention from anyone. A mother who had lost her husband and son. A husband who had been put in a position where to go back to their wife, or to their husband and daughter would be troublesome for all of them. And a lonesome pirate who had a found family but longed for more. They were what they all needed. Unfortunately, Desiree preys upon the weak. Desiree opened their eyes to their plan and used magic to fill in any of the gaps. All 4 of them were lost in one battle, turned to the other side. And now, we needed new heroes. We could not simply let the world fall. And so the Mother Goddess chose all of you for your connections to them. She hoped that maybe those who knew them well would be able to pick up the pieces.
I see. And it surprises you that people connected to the originals who were so close are just kind of looking to us so distant.
Quite. Perhaps I got my hopes up. I apologize for projecting. I'm not supposed to stay personal in these matters. I am but a messenger.
Okay.
Listen, Avarice, in a weird way, is a much more agreeable and likable person than I am. I am a leader, sure, but I'm not, well, I'm not someone to empathize with. But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to try. And that's the weird thing for me to say here. That's not meaning that I'm not willing to try and be a better role model. I have a daughter I need to take care of. And as I've been traveling, as I've found out, siblings. that are looking up to me and looking to me to support. So, whether you intended this or not, I think in equal amounts, thank you and screw you for making me question my entire life decisions.
Understood. I apologize for
No.
all of this.
No, no apologize. You only messenger. Messenger?
Messenger. But I sincerely hope that you will all still attempt to save this world. It will
No, for
die
sure.
without you.
Freaky thoughts, but in a weird way, I knew I was destined for greatness. Just, I guess I need to look at that a little bit more humbly this time. I'll get used to it. I'm sure we all will.
Is there anything more I can assist you with? Ignatius, I know you are not entirely informed upon the situation. Would you wish to hear it from your new companions or from myself?
If we are meant to, I don't know, quote unquote, be as thick as thieves, I guess I would hear it from them themselves.
Well, thank you for being so open to it.
If there is nothing else you all require of me, I may take my leave.
Yes. I'll
Yes.
check on the goddess, Gabriel. Make sure she's well. We'll do her work. But, for the record, I don't work for her. I'm just helping her out because it helps me. I understood?
Understood. And the
Wonderful.
rest of you?
Sylvie looks, her face is, like, dark. She's looking at the ground, her face is dark. She looks upset.
Is something the trouble?
No.
You are telling a falsehood.
Even I could tell that.
Ungos think you lie. You are lying.
She walks away, but like not that far. She like walks like a little bit to the end of the alley and then just leans up against the wall.
Can I be a dick?
Yeah.
Ungos still see you.
Well, it seems the situation has gotten hostile. Oh dear, I am getting a call from the goddess, and I must make my leave. Goodbye, fair heroes. We are believing in you to save the world.
No worries, Gabriel.
And they
Have a
fucking
good
disappear.
one.
Asshole.
Oh, there we go. Goodbye.
Fuck that
Goodbye.
Bye, dick.
They just registered they were making it worse.
You bubblegum dumb bitch.
Also, Gabriel uses they it pronouns.
Wonderful.
Does this mean Ongos not get to beat them up?
We're not beating them up. They're just the messenger. If you don't hit the messenger, even I don't do that.
But Messenger asked us to beat him up that one time.
That was an exception. Sylvie, seriously, we all need to work together with Ignatius here, so if you'd be a part of this, it would be helpful. I don't know your story the way you know your story.
She just breathes in and out and kind of, like wipes her face with her hands and fondles with her hair a little bit and then just walks back over. I'm fine.
Alright, we can talk about it more in a sec. So, Angus, do you want to start or do you want me to start? As I feel like Sylvie would like to go last.
How we even start this? Well, we met in place once before. Hang on.
And you just need to tell him about yourself, and then.
Okay. Ungos can do that. Okay. Um, well, Ungos come from jungle down below. Jungle is below sand. Jungle is beautiful and lots of life, but jungle was dying. Jungle was getting harsh and full of bad things. So Ungos called above from Mother Goddess. Ungos
Yes.
thinks that's what called. Yes. Ungos summoned by by friend friend Kalira. Well, not friend anymore, but anyways, not important. Um, but Ongos worked with Kalira. Kalira tell Ongos to go and take care of business. So Ongos come up to surface and now here Ongos is. That makes sense.
Perhaps.
Ongos is sorry. Ongos not very good with words.
It sticks with you, though. It's got a charming way of explaining things. Alright. Well, I guess the most relevant one at this moment's my turn. You're speaking to Velka Blackwater, Pirate Queen Extraordinaire, Kraken Queen specifically, and. Well, let's just say I am out of my element. I got a call in my head saying that I am a hero. I first laughed and thought, you know what? This just must be my destiny calling. So I decided to take my daughter with me, Symphony. And I would gesture to Symphony.
She waves in the background. You see this tiny half-bird girl.
Her appearance can be explained as later part of my story, but I knew her as a Kenku. My crew is full of misfits, but our main goal is to take away power from those who don't deserve it. I slowly traveled around with these folks, finding more and more of examples of that. Kicking ass, taking names, eventually getting some elemental powers for the two of these guys, gesturing to Solvi and, Ongos.
Waves.
We've got Earth and Wind, respectively. And, well, I have discovered along the path that, well, I've got family. More family than I thought I did, at least. And along with the old element of fire, my younger brother seems to have been kidnapped by the man who once made my life a living hell. His name is Galen Lambrick. I'm sure the name might have reached your ears once or twice. I can't speak. That's beside the point.
Know that how you count.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
But the gist of it is tomorrow, with a little bit of help, we're going to kick Galen Lambrick's ass, take back the old element of fire and my sibling, and we're going to be heroes, I guess. I'm still getting used to the whole hero thing. I guess technically I'm element of water, just noting the fact that that's the one that's missing. But, the reason that Symphony here is not looking so Kenku-ish is that it seems that every time we go to a new place and progress further on our quest, she slowly seems to grow, change. Our enemy seems to have a very deep interest in her, almost as if she knows her, and that concerns me. But I don't know enough, so here I am. A worried mother, and I guess temporary leader of this group, but It switches between Solvi and I. Speaking of which, Solvi, your turn.
I'm Sulvi. Sulvi Savan. I'm from the north.
And
He kind of like, like, I'm getting there. My father's the king. I'm sort of the princess. And, well, I too was chosen for this quest, just like Velka and Angos. I have the wind. And she kind of like holds out like her, like the green gem and like a little, just like, kind of like a prestidigitation. I can't say that cantrip.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, can't say it.
That's
kind of
okay.
like a presti. Like a wind just kind of, a small breeze just like blows across her. I also, well, dabble in a lot of magic.
almost as much magic as me, funnily enough.
And you? And she gestures towards them.
Well, you all seem interesting enough.
I'll take it. I've been called much worse, honestly.
That sounds like a compliment, so I'll take it as one.
Oh, it's as much as a compliment I'll ever give. I don't mean that in a negative sense.
Noted.
But I have no real name.
Were you born 3 days ago?
No.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Fair.
No, actually, that's another thing. I don't know when I was born.
Oh, special.
I was found by the church. They gave me a name, the name Ignatius, but the public have given me other names. The Extinguisher, the Executioner, or most popularly, the Carbonizer.
Dang, almost as good as Kraken Queen. Not as good, but almost as good.
Everybody's got a fancy name.
Well, you'll get it eventually.
I don't think I'm appreciative of this name. So I would appreciate just Ignatius, if you don't want to be considered the public.
Could we call you Iggy?
Why?
I'm trying my best to be playful, my god.
Ignatius will do.
Ignatius will do. I will settle.
I am somewhat of the church's guard dog. Whatever things they don't want to deal with, I'm the one who goes out and does it for them.
So it's a sense of debt, so
No.
to speak?
The debt that I wanted to portray when they found me was to save the sick. From what I remember of my old self, I was a healer of sorts. I can't totally remember, but I definitely remember how to help the needed. Once they found out my true power, they thought it said more fit if I were to execute they're, you know, more
They're
wrong.
unwanted. They're unwanted. Interesting.
Yes. The public caught wind of this, and the more ruffians who heard of my name, the Carbonizer. They gave me that name because they said I could burn things so deeply that I could carbonize it.
No idea what
it-
that would means, admittedly, but it sounds scorching.
That means I could return it to ash, more than ash. Charcoal, even.
You see, carbon is an element, Falca.
Wouldn't know it. But good to know. Alright, well. Hey, Dots. Nice to meet you. But I guess the only thing to warn you about is that we're technically also working with a frenemy on this upcoming endeavor. Friend, because, well, it's one of my old crewmates, and I almost considered him for second of command if he wasn't such a sly bastard. But enemy, because he's working with our enemy. Although I'm hoping I can knock some sense into him and eventually change that, but we'll worry about that later. For now, truce and positivity. We're going to kill Gayla Lembrick tomorrow, and it's going to be a blast. Till then, we're prepping, enjoying ourselves, getting ourselves some food, cloaks, drinks, whatever we wish. Do you wish to join us?
I might as well.
Wonderful. If that's the case, we should probably stop standing around in the alleyway like a bunch of thugs.
Yes.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright,
As
to the light we
party-
go.
As the party starts moving, Ongos is like, "Oh, I get it. Element of fire."
What?
The carbonizer comment, because everyone was like, nobody knows what that word means.
Thank you,
The joke is
Angos.
he's slow. The joke is he's slow. This joke sucks.
No, it's
You're a
not.
medieval Walter White with your chemistry knowledge.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Angos, what the fuck are you
Now,
talking
say
about?
my name.
Angos! Angos!
You're goddamn right.
Alright, Velka is... Okay, we're not doing this, I'm sorry.
No, we're not doing this. We're gonna
We're not
continue
doing
on
this.
into the light.
Who's Saul Goodman?
Ooh.
Fuck.
Who's
You
the
gotta give
closest
me a
to
minute, give me a
lawyer that
minute.
we have in this party? Who's the closest we have to a lawyer in this party?
I think Solvi would be Walter White because she's the smartest.
I can't believe
Solvi?
Symphony.
Symphony is... Yeah, Symphony is, Saul.
I want to challenge
still
that.
Goodman.
Not saying Ongos will challenge that because he is not the smartest, but what is your intelligence modifier?
The +3, my score is a 16.
Oh. Why did I think it was
Lord,
lower?
That's stupid.
Yeah, Blood Hunters use either their wisdom or their intelligence modifier, so I chose intelligence.
Was that changed? I
No.
don't remember it being like that before.
It was always intelligence, but recently they've added it.
Yeah,
they added wisdom to it.
there is a DM discretion rule about wisdom, but I from the get-go, I was building Solvi to be an intelligence character.
God knows we needed it.
I know. Elementals Incarnate Breaking Bad AU. Like, literally... We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after a stream.
We'll talk about it. We're talking about it after. Anyway, where do you guys want to go? I know some of you had a few one-on-one conversations you wanted to have. I know other people wanted to go shopping. There are also group conversations to have. What are the vibes, my friends?
First things first, I'd kind of like to know what the stores are around here.
All right.
Before we decide on anything.
One sec, I wrote them down on a sticky note.
Oh yeah.
Sticky notes are in my purse. Wow. I'm a totally prepared dungeon master.
But imagine having
Twice?
pockets.
pockets.
Thank
this
you.
economy?
Thank you for the meth AU named. Thank you for calling it the meth AU.
The meth AU.
Motherfucker.
Matthew.
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 It sounds like someone's saying
It's
Matthew with
Matthew.
a heavy accent. Matthew.
I was gonna say Mateo.
Mateo.
Did I leave my sticky notes that had it?
Ayo.
Nope, there they are.
Ayo. Ayo.
Alright,
Ayo.
so there's the general
999.
store. There's Kingsbury Botany. There's the arms
General
shop.
store. Botany.
Kingsbury Botany.
Well, I can't type that fast, so excuse me.
An
Okay.
arms shop. A
Arms
mining emporium.
Huh?
mining emp.
The
Okay.
Whack Shack.
Whack Shack.
Morty's Motors.
Morty's Motors.
That's a personal favorite.
And Annie
Straight
Bella.
up.
Morty.
And you
gotta go to
fucking
the motors, Morty.
Annie Bella, back at it.
She's
Wait.
always here.
Hun?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
What?
Nothing.
Why wouldn't Annie Bella be here?
Why would Annie Bella be here?
Why wouldn't she? I mean,
She fucking
I guess that's
stalks us.
fair. That is the last time you saw her. She was in the Underdark. You didn't see her leave. But...
Yeah. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
How did she get out of there?
I mean, how did she get it?
The Drider
you know
gave
what,
her a
that's fair.
ride.
That's fair.
Clearly.
Actually, no. You told us how she got in there. I forgot.
She fell in a hole. She told you guys herself.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
She fell in a big hole.
And
I mean,
now-
that's how we got down there.
Yeah.
Wait, where does she work? In the hole.
In the hole. I would like to go to the armory. Oh yeah, speaking about the large sum of money, do we just kind of have that like floating, or do I specifically have to ask for a portion of the funds?
So I can do the math. If we're genuinely not going to give it away, then
Oh, I'm gonna be spending it.
Alright, so if we divide that up by 4 people, that's
It's
going to be about...
1,250 for each of you.
Heck yeah.
You're no fun, you know that?
How much is it?
I did the math.
I was trying to do the math.
Okay, you can do the math because I could be wrong.
That's 1,250. You were right.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna buy.
Oh yeah.
It might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna blow like all my money.
I don't think you
All right.
I have enough money if Rain is very kind to me.
I guess DM me what you want to buy.
Oh yeah.
250.
I mean it's not. Hold on. I'll just put it in call because it's not something like special. It's just something expensive.
Okay. I hope it's not a motorcycle because those are straight up 5,000 gold. Oh,
Nah.
you should have enough for that.
Okay. On the D&D, like in 5e, it literally costs 1,500, so that's why I was gonna have to like
Whoa,
get on my
wait,
knees and beg
really?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll have
it's
to look into that.
$1,500.
Serious about that.
Yeah.
It costs a lot.
Yeah.
Is a lot. Anyway, where did people want to go?
I would be off to the armory, but I can do that whenever if y'all want to do stuff first.
I mean, you talk first.
No, honey, you were already speaking.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I know I want to go to the botanist. I couldn't tell you why, but I'm not. The question is whether or not I want to prioritize that.
I'd say considering that we only have about an hour left of session, you do have one of the conversations that is more of a priority.
I say we could go to the botanist first, and we'll go to the rest later.
Just because I would feel bad if you didn't get to do this session.
I would also feel bad. Therefore, it is doubly important that we should do so.
I don't know what to feel bad about, but okay.
Well, you were quite literally pointed to go in this direction by Avarice.
That's fair.
Sorry. My cup is now only ice, so
That
Perfect.
sounds great.
that is the only way I'm getting liquid.
inhale the ice.
Consume the ice for its power.
Okay,
Become
you're
the
just
cryomancer you were meant to be.
just eat the ice.
Is that
No.
not what I told them to do?
Point taken.
Anyway,
Anyway.
as you are traveling through this main street and taking a look at everything, you eventually notice the most natural building you've seen. Whereas most buildings are made of wood, stone, or mortar, this one is made completely of wood. It is painted a deep emerald green with this beautiful gold filigree, and you notice a cute little sign on the top that says Kingsbury Botany. There are large windows that are just lined with all these different kinds of plants and flowers, and it is really the only natural place you have seen in this entire fucking city.
Are we all traveling together?
Assumedly?
Okay.
Unless the party would have wanted to split up.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
I'll go along with y'all.
Sure, works for
You're
me.
all together until you need to split up, essentially, is the
We all
vibes
stick
I'm
together.
getting.
I kiss Ignatius and I hold their hand.
Does Ignatius consent?
This is not in character. It's my self-insert.
What's your self-insert's name?
Sam.
Fair
Noted.
enough.
Alright, Sam. You're coming along with.
Please, I have a civilian stat block. I have 6 HP. I'm gonna die.
Please don't.
I won't. Never mind, I have a
Probably.
billion HP and 5,000 AC.
Good.
Damn, girl.
But yeah,
Okay.
Angos just looks at the name and is like, no, you can't mean... This isn't actually...
It is.
Oh, you're saying that? Okay. No. Well, you know what Ungo's thinking? You know what Ungo's thinking?
I mean, gestures to the name Kingsborough. Gestures to you. Aren't too many Kingsboroughs that I'm aware of.
Kingsbury.
That's
Like
what I meant.
berry.
Bury. Don't know too many Kingsberries. And I certainly don't know a lot that are also botanists.
Ungo's not know why she just planted herself here, though. Out in open.
Was that an intentional pun or an unintentional pun?
Out of character, unintentional. In character, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Sure.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
I guess Angos will slowly walk towards it cautiously? Because they still technically didn't end on the best of terms, but it wasn't on the worst, so...
You slowly, cautiously enter into a public building. There's a little bell on the door that goes ring-a-ling-a-ling-ling. You hear a familiar voice on the inside go, "One moment, please. Just cleaning something up." And
I stealth.
Oh, get back here.
roll for stealth, apparently.
Yeah.
Let me get some good music.
Velka won't grab you, but she'll just be like, "Oh, get back here."
Well, you'll have to meet a 25.
For my players who can't hear the soundtrack, I'm playing Waterfall from Undertale.
Oh,
For
that's
the scene.
cool.
So if there's anything for Angos to hide behind, then he will...
Yeah,
do
you
that.
hide. Angos, as you look around the room, you see plants of all different shapes and sizes, and you notice pictures. You see pictures of Beatrice, as you learned her name was. Throughout different times of her life, you see her going to school, you see her meeting a man who looks a lot like you, same color hair. You see a belly that grows bigger and bigger until eventually there's a small bundle in her arms. You see your mother, and you see plants everywhere, and a bit of rustling coming from the back of the store. There's one of those curtains made purely of beads, that you think she's currently behind, just working. You notice that the shop hours are listed, and she's just opening up for the day.
Okay. Do any of the plants look familiar? Because I remember she laid out her stuff when we saw her in the jungle.
Yes, there are some familiar looking plants. A few carnivorous ones, none as big as any of the flowers she was growing before. You think she had more space to grow in the jungle, or maybe she has more in the back, but this has a lot of just practical plants that a reasonable person would want. Varying from, oh, this is pretty, to alchemical ingredients.
So none of them are Venus friend trap?
There's a few small Venus flytraps, but none of them as big as the one you saw before.
Unfortunate. Probably for the best, though.
You hear footsteps as she enters and goes to the desk. Hello? Hello? Another ding-dong ditcher. I swear, that's
What, the rest of you aren't there?
Did the rest of the party walk in, or did you guys watch Ongo stealth in, and then...
No, I was about to say, I would see Ongo stealth in, and I'd just be like, I'll get back here, and Felka would step in, so she would be in there.
Alright,
Yeah, Selby
Vilka,
followed.
You have completely lost track of Ongo's. His stealth is so high. But she walks out, and you guys see a woman. She's dressed just in casual, gardening attire. Overalls worn rather loosely. Dirty blonde hair. Large goggles. Green tinted goggles over her eyes, and on her hip, a very familiar looking mask. Oh, it's you all, and someone
Holy
I've
shit.
never met before.
Don't worry about them. Your son's in here. He stepped in ahead of us, but he seems to be hiding. Ongos.
Ongos, get out here before I hit on your mother.
I'm sorry,
No.
what?
No.
It's just a threat, darling.
You know hit Ongos' mother!
There
See,
we
I
go.
told you.
Fiero. It's, been a while.
Hello, mother.
And with that, my work here is done. You two need to talk. Please. Listen to each other. That's all I ask. And Volko will walk out. You two can stay if you want, but I'm not messing with family business.
Me neither. Ignatius, are you coming?
Ignatius has been staring at like all the flowers, kind of like creepily.
They can stay
Like,
if they want.
they're like moving too.
Ongos isn't paying any of them attention, so if they really want to stay, he's not gonna, be bothered. Except
Solvi
maybe
is
by
good.
Solvi, because Ongos will remember that.
Yes.
Lamau. Solvi's just gonna grab their hand like, come on, you freak.
Slowly turns their head.
It's a term of endearment. Let's go.
Interesting.
Looks back at the flowers.
Whatever.
Are you interested in buying my product? She's pointing at Ignatius, who's
Okay.
creepily staring.
They walk out.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fucking hate them.
They shy.
Interesting company you've made.
friend.
I see.
Getting used to new people.
I see. It's... Hi. Can I hug you?
He hesitates, but eventually does nod.
She walks over. You can see now that she's dressed casually. She does have a prosthetic leg that she leans pretty heavily on a normal cane now and not her beekeeper staff. And she walks over and she gives you a very, very tight hug.
Does it hurt?
Does what hurt?
Your skin is missing. Does it hurt?
Oh, my leg. Not
Yes.
anymore. I get phantom pains sometimes, but, well, you lose a leg, and after 100 years, you start to forget what it was like having two of them.
It not seem like long time to some, but time passes and things change.
Yeah. I've, grown rather familiar with the concept. Even now, you're here. That's a big change for me. I thought I've lived a lot of my life thinking you were dead, Fiero, and I finally found you again, and unfortunately the circumstances aren't what I think either of us would like them to be.
Does it bother you? How it... Actually, no, I'm gonna stop it there. Does it bother you?
More than I could put into words. I don't like fighting you, Fiero. All of the fighting I've been doing has been for you, and now you're here. And I can't put into words how happy I am that you're here, but it's strange.
It's strange for the... it's strange, too. Thought that had only one mother, but now you here, and everything I knew is
Different.
all... Yes.
You said you had another mother. Was it one of the drow? I saw you were traveling with that girl.
He shakes his head. When you left, the beast that you said took me away, it didn't attack me.
You used that right. You used it right.
It saved me. It, at least what I'm told. I was taken care of by drow and beast. Didn't know you were you. Now you are you.
I didn't even know you survived. The creature that took you. They're descended from something known as displacer beasts. They're not really known for being kind. I assumed she ate you. I guess this is what I get for assuming.
If helps. Me thought that you were. Well, no. Me thought that. When heard there was another. Heard that.
Did you think I didn't want you, Fiero?
He nods.
No. No. Fiero, you were my life. For a very long time, my research was my life. And then I met your father. Now I've met... And then I met you. And you were everything I wanted. But I guess we don't always get what we want, unfortunately.
But Mother has so much. Look at shop. It's so beautiful. So many plants and so. But why here? You with Desiree. So why here?
Honko, sweetie. You seem to prefer that name, don't you? But I was here before I met Desiree. I had a life before I started working with them.
You lived here.
Mm-hmm. After everything, when I lost you, I needed a place to stay. I needed to set my roots down. I didn't want to focus on my research anymore. I thought owning a shop would be nice. The only place that even could afford rent was, this city. I can't say I've been the biggest fan, but, you know, you work somewhere for long enough and, you get used to it. Although, if I had my way with this place, there'd certainly be a lot more green.
If Mother could change one thing, what'd it be? What would it be?
In regards to what? My life? The shop?
Would Mother take it back?
If I could do anything to keep you and your father with me, I'd do it. I'd take that chance. And I'm still fighting for that now. We're on different sides. But I've been promised the chance to make a better world for us.
And it not too late for that. Mother come with friends. Friends are strange, but they mean well. If Mother come with friends, then we make world better.
Fiero, that's what I'm doing right now. Or Ongos. I'm trying to do that with Desiree. We have the same goal, but we're going in different directions. And I hate it. I wish I could just go with you. And it would be as simple as that. But I don't know how to explain it.
tell Wheeze's truth. What's stopping you from coming with friends and we? Please.
My family. When I lost...
He looks perplexed by that.
When I lost you, I was alone for a very long time. And then I went on a quest, much similar to the one you're on now. I hadn't had a family for so long. I'd forgotten what it felt like. I had a new son. A sibling, a bleeding heart just like me. 2 sons, really. Avarice was a lot to control. Let me tell you, being the only woman in a party of, well, unruly men and non-binary folk is a bit difficult. But we all really cared about each other and really needed each other. And we worked together to try and save everyone, and then we met Desiree. And Desiree explained to us how everything we were doing wasn't worth it. There's concepts in this world, Fiero, that we're not meant to understand. Desiree understands them. And he shared a fraction of that knowledge with us, and it's horrifying, and I don't know all of it. But from what I do know, it's not good. It's not just, and it's scary. And even now, as much as I want to go with you, there's a pull inside of me. It's just telling me no. And I don't know if I can fight that pull, Fiero, and I'm sorry. You notice as she says that, so you have a very high passive perception, correct?
Let me look again.
Should.
16?
Yeah, you notice when she said that, the pull, and sort of held at her chest, you actually noticed for a moment, her eyes flashed.
Flashed?
There was a flash.
What do you mean by that?
Her eyes glowed for a minute.
Purple.
Mother?
Yeah,
Mother?
Fiero? I'm here. What is it?
Nothing.
Alright.
Please understand.
The phrase would be, I understand. But I don't think either of us are... Let's be kind and call it working right now. Fiero, can I make you a cup of tea?
After seeing the glow in her eyes, she still seems trustworthy, right? Like she's not being controlled or anything?
You can roll insight.
Yeah, okay. Why the fuck not? Dirty 20?
Dirty 20 is enough to know she's not being influenced currently. Like, nothing is controlling her. She genuinely just seems to want to share a cup of tea with you.
Angos. No. I would like that.
She smiles. Have a seat then. This sounds nice. And she brews you a cup of tea, and the two of you just get to enjoy the afternoon together.
I think we should change over to someone else now.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was very wholesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sorry, I'm sipping my water.
How
Your tea?
dare.
I will say Sam's in the bathroom, so.
Oops.
Alright, well, Vilka
not
or
Toby.
Ignatius.
Yeah.
Or both.
Or both.
Alright.
If you do want to have a conversation, that is also certainly allowed.
No, sure. That's fine with me. So, Ignatz.
There fucking is. There it is. Game's over.
I wasn't expecting that!
Please,
Hey,
for the love of God, tell me there's a bowl cut under that mask.
Where the fuck is Tyler when you need them?
What was that, Lucio?
Unfortunately, there is not.
God damn it.
Where's Tyler? Let's get Tyler and call. Oh, I need to change the music. What's the vibe of this conversation?
Since we started off funny footsteps.
Alright, you got it. Anyway, hey Ignatz, apparently.
While you do that, I need
Well,
to
Jen?
hydrate so I'm gonna get more
Yeah,
water.
No, you're good, you're good. I was just waiting for people to finish speaking. Oh, shoot. Apologies. I had sudden gas erupt
Ew.
from my throat. That was
Ew.
fun. Alright. We have... Hey, Ignatz. What was I going to say? That's what I was going to say.
Ignatz?
Yeah,
Yep.
we had our
Yep,
Ignatz moment.
Oh, good. I missed it. I was in the bathroom. Hey, Ignatz. Wanna go to Waffle House?
No.
Hey, Ignat!
Alright, we'll do this later.
Wait, but now I need to share it because I have the mental image of Ignatius being like, Velka, I need your help. Symphony and I are stuck in the McDonald's play place.
I have something to ask of you.
Alright.
Please continue.
No offense meant, but... What's your drive? Does that make any sense?
Yes. I guess my drive is just to, find out who I am. If I'm putting it any bluntly.
Oh, that's fair enough. I guess I asked because... not to open up too deeply to a stranger, but... I've... been having... issues... with half our team. If you can imagine... Two of them, well... I guess that leaves only one of them now. I have never had a family past the one I made, right? So to find out that I've got birth family, blood-related family, a part of me has always wanted it, but just thought I wasn't meant for it. The opportunity was taken from me, so be it, such is life. But I'm not sure how to feel when I see... Well, to be blunt, I feel kind of almost envious with Angus having a chance to reconnect with his mother, and I become livid when I think about Solvi sometimes. No offense if Solvi's for some reason listening, but I guess she's probably not.
Nah, she's at a distance. She probably ain't listening.
Sully has such a blatant disregard for what she was given, and it, to be blunt, it infuriates me. It infuriates me to a point where I almost want to scream, but I respect the fact that she's trying to be her own person. At least I'm starting to gather that now, but I guess I'm asking what your drive is because I'm praying that if you do find out who you are, you don't... I guess you don't do the same thing that some of these folks have done and tried to push what's rightfully yours away from you. Especially if people are depending on you and missing you.
I guess you are angry that you weren't given the same chance as they have.
I wasn't, and now I'm suddenly being gifted that chance, and I'm reconsidering everything I've done up until this point. Especially because now my actions are being treated as things to do. An older sibling, I might get a little bit of chastising for my choices, but so be it. Older siblings look out for their younger siblings, but I have two twin younger siblings. One of them wants to be just like me, and that horrifies me. I am a plunderer, murderer, burner of houses. I have done so much that I don't want someone else to do. I've done it because I thought it was the only way I could get what I needed to get done.
I guess we are not much different then.
How so?
Just as like you just said, I too have done awful things just to find out what I needed. I didn't know what I needed, but I want to know what I need.
Well, how about this then? If you're up for it. I'm gonna try and be better about this whole working together thing with everyone, especially because you're new. But I'm gonna try and figure out what I need. And I'll try and help you do the same. All I ask in return is you do the same for me. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Alright. Also, apologies. Ignatius twists my tongue in ways that it's hard for me to say, and Ignatz is just easier. If it offends you, though, I'll do my best to swap around.
It's not offensive, as other people have given me names to. So I guess it's welcome.
Wonderful. Works for me, then. Alright, well... if you see me grit my teeth when Solvi speaks, just know I'm working on it. It's not... It's not going to break this group apart. But I am not going to stand to watch Sylvie hurt someone that loves and looks up to her the way that her younger brother does. I don't know if you've put that together, but the person that Sylvie has been made enemies with because of Desiree is her own younger brother. She just doesn't... Maybe I'm not seeing something, but she just doesn't seem to care. It's almost like it's second nature for her to talk down to him, for her to belittle him.
Maybe she is jealous of him.
I don't see any reason why. She was the one that was well liked by the sounds of it, not him.
You can always find things, even the littlest thing, to be jealous of others.
Kind of looking over to Sylvia's. Jealous, huh? Huh. Tell me that princess doesn't have everything she needs?
No one in the world has everything that they need.
Huh. Well, now you've given me something to think about. You know what? I'm getting too deep into this headspace. I need to find something that will help me... I guess defend myself better is the best word for it, but... I see the way everyone else fights, and I realize that if I... To be blunt, if I'm not careful with my magic, I might hurt someone. Or my magic just might not work at all. I
know.
think I need to invest in proper weaponry that's not just kind of looking at her dragon claw. My body.
I would see maybe a sword fit you best.
You think so?
Maybe a rapier, as you said you are a pirate of some sort.
Fair, but those things are so dexterous and flashy, and I like flashy, but I don't know, I'll think of something. Want to take a look at stuff then? Maybe I'll get some spark of inspiration.
Lead the way.
Alright.
All right.
And off they go to find Solvi and see what she's up to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Solvi. Did anyone want to talk to Solvi, or specifically did Solvi have anyone she wanted to talk to first?
No, she's still in her gloomy, moody face.
Alright. Did anyone want to talk to the gloomy, moody girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was gonna say
Doing
Vilka
alright?
has vibes, but Iggy is also new, and Angos is probably having a time.
I probably Ignatius probably gets up to her face.
That's
In like
one way
not
of
a
dealing with it.
confronting way, but like a kind of like a
They don't know what personal boundaries are kind of way.
yes,
off.
and a
Why
kind
are
of
you
like
off?
a in the head turn as well.
You are being perceived.
You have been noticed by Senpai.
Right. Yeah. My stealth check has failed. I'm being perceived. Are you just going to stare, or...
Put the look on your face.
Is there a look on my face?
Yes.
Is it a good look?
No.
Then why are you asking?
That is exactly why I'm asking.
It's just... a lot has been happening recently, and...
I can only imagine.
yes. You just have to take everything in stride.
Something's definitely still troubling you.
Well. Tell me, do you have a family?
The stare is more blank than usual. Hollow, even.
Right. Taken in. It wasn't very warm and loving inside of the church, I assume.
Put into perspective, I don't know anything past the next, what was it, 4 years ago?
Ah. Amnesia, then.
I guess that is a word.
Wait, I'm sorry. Out of character. Don't I have...
Have what?
Have what?
That's what you want to do? That's what you want to do.
What would this be? Can Solvi roll... I guess this would be an investigation check on... Because I don't want to spoil nothing, but can Solvi roll, like, an investigation check on Ignatius to see what kind of vibe they give off in terms of what type of creature they are?
That would be...
I think that would be insight.
Insight, yeah.
Hold
And also, an odd thing to roll.
on. Oh, that's for tracking.
Like, I don't know if reasonably you know Ignatius well enough.
Well, it's only because blood hunters have a special bond with a couple different types of creatures.
I feel like you would reasonably have to get to know Iggy a little bit better.
Okay.
Reasonably,
So
you have known this guy, gender neutral
Yeah,
term of guy,
I wouldn't
for
be
like
able to. I wouldn't be able to fucking smell
3
them.
hours, you know?
Yeah, I can't just get a whiff and I'm like, ah.
You can't just sniff this motherfucker.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
Excuse
Um,
like daddy issues.
I apologize. I'll just get back to the conversation. Then I apologize.
You're fine. Soon, but I think you'd need to spend at least one long rest to accurately gauge.
You're right. I just have to.
Moving on.
Moving on. I'm sorry.
Moving right along.
So nothing before 4 years ago. Tell me, what's your first memory?
The church.
What was it like? Was it when they were taking you in? Was it like waking up from a dream?
I guess that is a way to put it.
Interesting. Sylvia's like in like a plushy chair right now, and she looks like a therapist.
And how does
That's
that
what
make
I
you
remember
feel?
of this conversation was about you, wasn't it?
Yes, and I'm deflecting. I thought I was doing a very good job at that.
No, not really.
Symphony walks by.
Okay.
What's Symphony doing?
Just for
Symphony walks
comedic
by.
effect, just walks by.
No, not really.
My guess is the mic didn't pick up the joke, but that's fine.
No, I just heard Symphony walks by.
Oh, right before that, when Sylvie was like, I thought I was doing a good job of that, Symphony said, no, not really, as she walked by.
Oh, the map.
Excellent.
You're dropping those hot facts.
Well then, let me just tell you that family can be very interesting.
Sure. But I do understand the concept of family. So you don't need to tell me that.
Good. Good.
But there's something that you're not telling me.
Yes, there is. You're so perceptive. What's your wisdom score, by the way? Sorry.
High. Almost as high as,
I mean, when you're a
Joke gone.
druid. When you're a druid. When in Rome.
when in Rome.
Have high wisdom.
It's an 18.
Yeah, it's an 18, Jesus. But yeah, she... Yes, there is something I'm not telling you. That's insane. Crazy, even. She's saying this very sarcastically, like, wow, holy fuck, really?
I would have never guessed.
Literally.
I can only suspect there's a reason why you're reacting like this to a question.
Why are you so interested? Are you just getting a feel for the group that you're going to have to now save the world with?
Yes. But also, I'm genuinely interested in you all.
Ah, another nosy one. And she gives them like a little boop where their nose would be. How would they even react?
Like, you can't see it, but they're just blinking.
Thou hath been boopit.
Boop. Oh, come on. There's nothing. Can you tell me?
Don't worry about me. All you need to know is I hit, I get hit. That is my role around here.
Oh.
Sometimes
Don't
I
play.
blast them.
Yeah. I know you like to keep up the moody, brooding kind of. There's no more to me than killing and fighting, but that's usually my thing. You, I can tell, you were just putting that up for dramatic effect.
Yes, I also like long walks on the beach, and I like reading a book by candlelight. Ignatius, don't worry yourself too much. I barely know you, but... well, I am bound by the higher powers at this point. You don't need to worry yourself.
It's not a worry. As you said, it's genuine interest. I like to get to know people because that's something I never got to do. As you can see, as we turn back around, I didn't have a family. All I have is the church, and the church is very forgiving in that.
This is a visual gag for a fucking podcast. God damn it.
What do you mean a visual gag?
Sorry, I grabbed Lucio's cheek and I just like squeezed it.
That's very cute, but that doesn't translate well to
I know,
what
it's a fucking
media.
visual gag for an auditory experience.
Good job, Sam.
I know.
You like to pretend to be brooding, but deep inside, you actually want someone to get to know you. But I believe in like that. And just turns on a slab, like not even like it's like a one fluid motion. It just looks at all the weapons with Velka.
Sylvie takes a couple steps away and she like almost breathes heavy, like, oh my god, I fucking hate them. It feels like they're looking right into my soul.
Symphony actually walks up to you, Sylvie, as you look like that.
Why don't you open up?
How tall is Symphony now?
She's like 4 feet.
Oh, still a little
She's
short.
getting
thing.
tall.
Okay.
She's still short, but like she's like
But she's a
person
lot bigger,
sized
yeah.
now.
Oh, Symphony. Maybe it just comes with age. I see that you're growing up, and she gives her like a little pat on the head, like ruffles her hair a little bit.
She's kind of grumbles.
Is that why you and Velka hate each other?
In Solvy's mind, there's like the glass breaking sound effect, like layered 1,000 times with reverb. We don't. No, Symphony, we don't hate each other.
She gives you a look like, are you sure about that?
Listen, we both just have very large personalities. We clash, but it's not like we hate each other. Honestly, I'm sure if we hated each other, we would have killed each other by now.
She raises an eyebrow. She has those
Not
now.
Not that I want to. I mean, it's just that.
She just points at Velka.
You want me to go talk to her?
Blinks.
Fine. Under her breath. Fucking kids.
I heard that.
Oh, right, you also have like a 20 wisdom.
No. I have a 10.
Wait, damn, what is
Clerics, am I right?
I'm a bard.
Bard.
I have a 10 in all of my stats but charisma.
Oh, right, that's what it was. I thought it was a 10 in everything but charisma and wisdom.
Could have fooled me. The one who was healing everyone up until now, you may as well have been a cleric.
Yeah, get a support bard. That's why bards are cool. Sorry, Sylvia's gonna walk over to Velka and just kind of... So, what do you think of the new one?
Oh, hey, princess. Ignatz has got a lot of... I think the best word for it is nuance to them. I like it. Helps break a lot of tension in some regards.
Breaks the tension? I don't know. It's something about them. They really pierce your skin, you know? Like they can see right through you.
Unless you've got something to hide.
That's tough talk. I know you've got secrets. This is in a very lighthearted manner she says this.
The only secrets I've got is the stuff that you wouldn't want to hear. Unless you want to hear stories about me getting tortured, but that doesn't sound like great fun, and I'd rather not relive those memories. I've got everything left out in the open for you, but at this point, Sylvie, nothing left to hide.
Well, I certainly would not like to hear about such tales, but nothing silly. You don't have any small little quirks that you don't like people to know about?
You've seen them all in action.
You are a very brutal person, and I don't mean that as an insult.
That's the way I live. If you don't brutal, you get brutalized, to be honest. That's all I care about, is making sure that the people that were wronged are right.
You would do so well up north.
That's what I worry. I feel like I would tear down half the north if they let me.
Oh, maybe, but the folks up there are strong, just like yourself.
Oh, I don't doubt it. You've already proven that as half as much.
Probably flexes a little bit, like, yeah.
Now, if only you folks weren't so full of yourselves, you might actually be decent people.
Well, I won't argue. We do have sort of a conceit. It's the, how do you say? It's the pride of surviving up north. Although, traveling the world, it doesn't seem like the rest of the land has it any easier.
Nope. I think at a certain point it's not even pride, it's just greed. You've gotten so far, so why not take more and further? In fact, why not be proud of how much you've got and try to show that you're incredible? Show that you are not only just good, but the best, because clearly, no one could possibly understand how you tick. Someone's always hiding something from you, someone's always got something to one-up you. Or, better yet, someone's got something that you can get out of them. Sound familiar?
All too familiar.
Well, that's the magical land of piratism, and also the magical land of being stuck under one of those types of people. And you know what? I don't see a reason hiding who I am. I'm going to be honest, Sylvie. You get on my nerves more than anyone else. And it's not because you're you. You know what? I mean this respectfully. You know what? No, I don't mean this respectfully. I'm losing my words. I'm so sorry. It's such a critical moment.
It's okay. No, it's alright.
Quick, say salad.
Salad. No.
Sylvie's like, I hate those.
I haven't forgotten.
I don't mean this respectfully. Learn to appreciate what you have. Because you don't. You're so conceited over it. You are so full about how incredible you are that you couldn't even fathom for a moment that there's more for you to learn. Couldn't fathom for a moment that you have hurt someone that is worth caring about. Because why would you need anything more than what you have? You're already perfect, you're already amazing, and yet, here you are. Your younger brother, I would kill for my siblings. Are you going to kill for yours? Or are you going to be putting him in his grave because you can't settle your differences? Because if you can't settle your differences, I sure as hell am not going to stand for you hurting him. That's not a threat. That is a promise.
You forget. He almost killed me.
Then you two are even. I'm going to be blunt. I don't think you deserve him. I think he's too good for you. Someone that just wanted to be cared for and understood, reached out to, and be told, yes, you can do something good too. You couldn't even give him that. And I rarely see you do anything of the encouragement persuasion. All I've seen you do is bloat yourself up to make yourself look as fabulous as possible. I think if you just once, maybe even a few times, started doing something for more than just yourself, you might find some value in it. Even a pirate does something for her crew. I don't think I've seen you do anything for anyone. So I don't know if that counts as something hidden. Well, there you go. I don't think you deserve your brother, Selvi. And if you so much as dare hurt him further, I will make you regret it.
Sylvia's gonna, like, turn to sort of walk away, but as she does it, she's gonna place a hand on Velka's shoulder. And she turns her head to Velka, and her eyes are, like, glowing a little bit. When the time comes, I suppose it'll be his decision whether we fight or not. And then she's gonna walk away.
Would you look at that? She can't think for others past herself. Let's see how far that goes.
Great conversation.
Oh my god, could you shut the fuck up, you Darth Vader looking motherfucker?
I feel like as you say this, like, Angos comes back and, like, finds the party.
Wait, repeat that?
As Ignatius says that, and I assume Sylvie gives a look, Angos rejoins the party.
Yeah.
Angus, welcome back.
Did I miss something?
Ah, nothing too crazy. Sylvie just didn't realize how I felt about her. Now she does.
How's your mom?
Oh, sorry. She's fine? Such weird words. I noticed something strange. Her eyes glowed when I spoke to her. Just a second, but they glowed. But she didn't seem wrong, evil? What word?
By the gods, there's a lot to unpack there. A, congratulations! You've learned pronouns! B...
Yes.
That's... interesting. Perhaps she's breaking out of it?
Maybe.
Sounds like there's hope for your mother yet, then. Maybe there's hope for all of them.
What, did you think there wasn't?
I'm missing something here.
Oh, Ignatius, the people who serve Desiree, they all take on this purpley hue to their eyes.
Who is Desiree?
Desiree is a god of chaos. We'll talk about it later. There's 7 minutes left of session, my darling.
I was just gonna say it might take 2 weeks to talk about.
It might take in 2 weeks. Get back to me.
Long story short, they seem to have left some sort of control or influence on people we once cared about, and now we're fighting each other. I've always believed that it could be undone. I'm just glad someone else thinks that.
Maybe that's the case.
Oh, I don't think it's a maybe. I think it's definitely so.
Sounds like a certainty, unless this is one of Desiree's tricks. It sounds like they can be broken from their trance. Of course, again, this might be some long con ploy to lull us all into a sense of security so that they can only screw us over at the very end. But at least we can be positive.
I don't think she'd do that.
And then you see Symphony cover her mouth.
No, I'm with Symphony on that one.
I'm going to say I'm with Symphony, but be very side-eyed about it, because how would you know?
I don't know, but something just tells me that's what he thinks. I can't explain it right now.
You've always had a good second sense about this type of thing. Honestly, I'm not going to get worried about being backstabbed. I'm just going to deal with whatever happens. I would recommend you all do the same. If you start second-guessing yourself or second-guessing the people you care about, you're going to end up dead.
You're right. We have enough blades at our front. We don't need to worry about the ones at our back.
I mean, for Pete's sake, do you think I've mistrusted any of you two?
Well... ...
Dot.
Solvi kind of looks at Argos like, I don't know, has she?
No. If I did, we'd be dead. I trust you two to keep yourselves alive to make sure that we're all being protected. You're not going to actively try and kill me, because I'm not going to actively try and kill you. We're all in this together. If we all failed this, the world is screwed. Right?
Right.
So, why are you second-guessing the people you cared about before all this? Don't they deserve that? Your trust, your faith, your belief in them?
Not them I mistrust, it's Disarray.
Then trust in them. Because Disarray is not them. No matter the influence, no matter what seems to be going on, I trust Avarice, and I would hope you all trust your respected family or friend. And if you follow that, I'm pretty sure it'll take you places. The mortal spirit is a fascinating thing. Every single time I have seen someone get beaten down by the world, their spirit and their determination pushes them back against it until they're on top. Avarice has done it. Half my crew has done it. I've done it. You need to believe in people in order for them to show their true self. Show what they can do.
Or mind gets clouded in darkness.
Nod.
That's a scary thought to think of.
So, not to quote a very catchy song, but don't stop believing.
Know that one.
Did you just make Don't Stop Believing canon and Elementals Incarnate?
Unintentionally.
Well, no. It's like the Skyrim version where like they play it on the lyre.
I don't think that makes me feel better. Please continue.
That's a scary thing to think about.
So, Angos, you gonna leave your mother in the dark, or are you going to reach out for her?
I will reach out. Save Mother. Be hero.
Good man.
By the way, I can teleport now.
Oh, wonderful.
What?
Teleports into an alleyway.
What?
I'm going to no shadow step now.
Oh, wonderful.
What about you, Selby? You gonna take a chance on your brother? Or you still think he's out to kill you?
Again. I'll let him make the first move.
That doesn't answer my question, it just sidesteps it.
No, I'm not out to kill him.
Good. And of course it goes without saying. Of course I believe in that bastard. Avarice isn't going to get away from me. He owes me. He's made a lot of people worried sick, and I need to make sure he gets got home, gets brought home.
All right. It is 1 o'clock, so that is the end of session.
What?
Well, that's a nice little hopeful note to end on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lucio. I already love Iggy. They are so strange.
I
And
love
I mean
Iggy
that
Azalea.
I mean that in a /pause way. They are so strange.
They're a
So-
little freak.
They're so
But-
freaky, and I love them.
They are freak.
They are a little freak, and I'm so here for it.
Is that a... No, it's a dog. I'm like, Nick, what the
What?
fuck is that?
It's
I'm
a
looking at
dog.
chat.
What the fuck is that?
Dog. Oh my dog.
Dog.
Oh my dog.
Oh my dog.
Well, to everybody who celebrates it or actually enjoys it, I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
Enjoy
Happy
your turkey
Turkey.
day.
I know it's a bit of one of those very contentious holidays, but to everybody who actually enjoys it, I hope you all have a good time.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Black
I just hope they
Thursday.
eat.
Happy Black Thursday, everyone.
Happy Black Thursday.
I want to let everybody know what's going on. We will have session next week, next episode of Curse of Strahd, A Cage of Blood and Bone.
Ogren seduces
I-
more men.
Might try to fit in a stream tomorrow, as I actually am not doing much for the holiday, but I kind of got to see where the spoons are at. I've been really tired recently. So at the very least, you guys will have more Strahd to look forward to.
Yeah.
And we now have Iggy to look forward to in the campaign.
I look at them.
I really don't have much to talk about for once. I'm just glad we were able to have session today because I've been really exhausted lately.
I have
Yeah.
something to say.
Yeah, please, what's up?
So I no longer have to promote Monkey's Paw because we reached past. Yep, we did it, boys. We did it. Reddit!
We hit 100K. I'm so proud of you.
Specifically, we have reached at this point, at the time of this stream, 111,201 views.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrazzles.
Thank
Now-
you guys for giving this video the attention it deserves.
Now I am fucking exhausted.
Alright.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Night,
Have a good night.
guys.